Hello again, guys, and thank you for joining us on another episode of the Unexplained Files. So this one's going to be a little different, as Ryan is up in Scotland visiting his friends, so they're going to be making a video up there, which should be really cool. So yeah, I thought I'd do something a little different today. When we first started this channel, it was going to be about all kinds of topics, from the paranormal, UFOs, cryptids, anything like that. And we've kind of steered more towards the paranormal at the moment, which is good because that's probably our favorite subject. But at the moment, with all the hype going on in the media with like the US Congress, UFO disclosures, or UAPs, whatever they want to call them now, the new so-called mummified bodies found in Mexico of those aliens. So I thought today would be a good video to discuss a little bit about UFOs, whether they're in our airspace, visiting our planet or not. And me and Ryan actually had our own experience, and I'm driving there now to the area, and I'll tell you a little bit about that when I get there. So yeah, stick with us, guys. Hopefully this will be a good one, and I'll catch you when we get to Westwood Hoe. Alright guys, so you join me here in Westwood Hoe on the beach, and as you can see, it is very quiet today. There's hardly anyone here, which is perfect. Westwood Hoe is like a small little seaside town in North Devon, and this is where me and Ryan actually had our own UFO encounter. I don't know what it was. I'll call it a UFO because we couldn't identify or explain what it was. I happened to see it first and then went back to get him, and then we saw the end of it, together. But as you can see with Devon, it's very open. It's not like many built up areas. So there's lots of sky space for, seeing potential UFOs. I believe last year there was around 500 UFO sightings in England or the United Kingdom, and I think only 19 of those in the last couple of years have been in Devon itself. The encounter that me and Ryan had, was probably about 4 or 5 years ago now. And that was further over that way. So we'll have a walk along the beach, and then we'll head back, and then I'll walk down the road and kind of try and describe what happened and where we saw what we saw. Alright guys, I thought I'd give you a little tidbit of history while we're here. Hopefully the wind's not interfering too much. I do have the dead cat on the mic, so hopefully that's doing its job. But the Pebble Ridge that you see behind me, apparently that was formed around 125,000 years ago with the higher sea levels bringing the rocks up and creating the ridge. And from what I saw, reading ages ago, it said around 10,000 years or so ago, where this area sat about 2 miles under ice. So whether that's factual or not, I need to look that up again, but I thought it was rather interesting. But yeah, it's a beautiful little town. We're going to have a little walk around now, and I'll show you a little bit of the place. It's got some good history here. Rudyard Kipling, who wrote the Jungle Book, actually went to a school that's just up on these, where the buildings are on the hills behind me. I don't know whether we'll walk around to that area or not, but yeah, it's quite interesting anyway. And the name Westwood Hoe actually came from a book. I think is it Charles Kingsley wrote it? A book called Westwood Hoe, and they adopted the name from that. And that's why it's got an exclamation mark at the end of the name. So the place you can see behind me is actually called Seafield House, which is in Westwood Hoe, and they do call it the Haunted House, although there's no actual reports of paranormal activity. I think it's just because of the look of the place, etc. But yeah, we did try see if we could get permission to go in there, but unfortunately we were denied, so that didn't happen. But it has been on Most Haunted. They were there at one point, and I know a few other people have investigated it before, but yeah, he was saying it's been done too much now, and I'm not doing that anymore, so unfortunately we didn't get to explore that, but that would have been a good one. But we're going to have a walk up on the tour now, which is way up there. And then you got a good half-mile walk across at least, so we're going to take a walk up there and along, and I'll show you the views from the top when we get up there. See me getting out of breath, guys, because this hill is super steep. It's about, well, it's at least a 40 degree angle, probably like a couple of 100 meters long, 150 meters. It's been a while since I've walked up here and all. And I consider myself fairly fit for being 46, but if you don't get out of breath walking up here, you must be mega fit. Made it. Luckily there's a bench a bit further, so we sit down and take a breather. But I spin around again and you can see the stunning views from up here. Whew, take a breather for a couple of minutes. But yeah, as you can see, there's some beautiful views up here. And in fact, the wedding venue one that we did is just close to here. If you go further up that hill and walk along a bit more, you'll eventually come to where the wedding venue is, and that looks out over Aldous Ocean as well. Alright, I'm just going to have a breather for a couple of minutes and then I'll get back to you. But yeah, as we were saying, I'm sure you've seen all the hype lately in the news about the Congress, UAP hearings and that. So I'd be interested to know what your guys' thoughts are on it. What do you think there's life out there? Do you think other civilizations are visiting us? You know, I think it's very possible. I believe, I can't imagine that we're the only life in the entire universe. That just sounds ridiculous to me, but you know, you never know. But I wouldn't have thought so. It seems pretty impossible, but yeah, let us know what you think. But we're gonna have a walk down through this forest bit in a minute, and then when we come out and get back down to the main road, I'll show you where me and Ryan had our sighting. You know, and it was nothing spectacular, but it was definitely interesting and unexplained, which is fitting for our channel. So yeah, I'll kind of try and talk you through that as best as I can when we get back down the bottom. But for now, I'm just going to sit and enjoy the view for a little bit, and then I'll catch up with you on the way back down. Alright guys, so we're coming up now to where I had my encounter. I'll try and take you through it as best as I can. I don't remember what time of year it was later in the year, that's for sure. Probably around October, November time, and it was dark. So I used to just come out for a walk of a night, just to kind of get some fresh air, you know, just to get out, walk down to the sea and that. And I came back through this way that we're walking now, and when we get out onto the main road, I'll show you exactly where I saw what I saw, and go from there of how it all kind of panned out. This is where the sighting happened, and I'll flip you around in a minute, but basically I was walking down here, no clue what time of night it was. It could have been around 8, 9 o'clock, and I'll turn you around, hold on. Kind of just over in the sky, over that way, I saw 3 lights in like a triangle formation, and they were just like hovering up there, and it was probably there for like a few minutes, and I was walking back here because we lived a bit further down here, and there's an alleyway just up here which used to lead to our house. So I ran down there, got Ryan, and we came out, and then it was probably a few minutes later, and the time we came back out I couldn't see the lights anymore over there. But then we was walking along this bit of road, just along here, right near where this bus stop is we were. It's just up in front of us. And then we saw one of the red lights, like directly, or almost like directly above us. Completely silent, there was no noise whatsoever. And so we was just kind of standing there like watching it. And then suddenly the light just kind of just went out. It just disappeared, you know, it didn't go behind any clouds or anything like that. It just completely went off. And that was it. We didn't hear or see anything from it again. And that was pretty much the end of the sighting. So yeah, that was it. You know, it wasn't nothing too amazing, but it was pretty interesting. But yeah, it's pretty much right here where we were stood, and we was looking up literally right above us. And yeah, the light came across the sky. It was just moving real slow, bright red, just a red orb basically. And then it just blinked out and it was gone. And we stood there for a few minutes more and never saw anything else again. And that was the end of our experience. And then I did post on the community Facebook page if anyone else had seen anything, and people had spotted it over like a few nights, like previous. So obviously that corroborated that what I saw other people had seen as well. So yeah, that was it. I just wanted to share that with you guys because, yeah, all the stuff going on lately, I found it quite fascinating, and wanted to get your take. And if you've got any of your own experiences, just to please leave them down in the comment box below. But I'm back in my car now, and it's time to go home. We've got some rain coming in, I think I said. It's getting quite dark over that way, as you can probably see. But yeah, I'm going to head back home now, and I want to say I appreciate you watching. You know, please give us a like and a comment. Let us know how I got on, because I always get kind of nervous talking to the camera without myself. You know, at least when I'm with Ryan, we can kind of bounce off each other. But when I'm on my own, I think I start waffling too much. But yeah, I do appreciate you watching, guys. And thumbs up for Ryan's video whenever it comes out. I don't know whether that would have already been out or not by the time this one goes up. But yeah, it should be a good one up in Scotland. So anyway, until the next time, guys, we'll see you soon. So take care and see you soon. Bye.